Nate, and you just tuned in to Rapture, the Revelation. This is a spiritual channel, and spiritual things is in truth the things you cannot see. This channel is set up for that experience. Like, comment, subscribe to the content you're about to receive. With that all said, let's get into it. We reveal faith, spiritual, and today is prayer. Why is it we don't know how to pray? Because regardless to what scriptures say, the religious have made prayer not about things that are spiritual. If you don't know what spiritual things are, you need to go back to episode 2, get your mind right, then come back to episode 3. Instead, they've made prayer about themselves and worldly things. That's not a spiritual prayer. A spiritual prayer is the desire and truth of what God has revealed within you. If that hasn't happened yet, then you pray earnestly as Jesus said pray, which is a spiritual prayer. Because we don't know how to pray for spiritual things in truth, God lead us to spiritual desires. The Pharisees who stood against the life of Christ acknowledged prayer and truth of their physical lives and worldly things under the law, the eternal opposite representation of God. Through the blood of Jesus, God allows us to see not just the Pharisees, but the eternal principles and ways the Pharisees upheld as being of God. They prayed in truth of themselves. They acknowledged God in truth of themselves and worldly things. Their faith was in truth of themselves and worldly things. They had church, commune, Bible study. They fed families. Sunday church was packed. They did baptisms. Church paid taxes. Everything was good under the law. Prayer, ladies and gentlemen, is when God allowed the church to crucify Jesus. You say, why would that be prayer? Because now we have a clear perspective in truth of the blood, what is of God and not of God, certified under the law. Back then, we would have never prayed for the perspective we now have in truth of the blood of Jesus. Though many still today make their perspective about God in truth of themselves and worldly things, believers have what the blood of Jesus reveals. The wicked want you to think that God talked to you like he's not ahead of you and gotta reveal things because you'll never catch up. Jesus gave you Luke 11 to pray because it's spiritual. A prayer not of this world, though you are in this world. Always remember, you can't lean on your own understanding unless your prayer to God is in truth of your physical life and worldly things. When your prayer is in truth the hidden mysteries of Christ, God is hidden within you. Then you won't lean on your own understanding. You'll be like Rapture. We'll know you're the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Rapture, the Revelation. The people wanted to know what was of God under the law and what was not of God under the law. They didn't trust the church. So God sent Jesus. So our perspective of God can be in truth of what the blood of Jesus reveals about pastors, elders of the church, and all influenced by religion, certified under the law. The blood of Jesus answers that prayer. A prayer that we would have never known to pray because we do not know how to pray. But the wise humble themselves and pray earnestly, as Jesus said, pray. A spiritual prayer not of this world, not leaning on their own way of praying, in truth of themselves and worldly things, as if we fight against flesh and blood, rather than principles and ways of this world. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. You don't want to miss the next episode.